Hi there! Today we're going to learn about how to show text after hovering over an image in Squarespace. So Squarespace doesn't have a direct way to do this effect, but we will have to do a workaround for it. First, you need to download this Squarespace ID Finder. It is a Chrome extension or a browser extension, and we will use this later. And then from here, we will now edit our website. And then let's scroll down to an area where we want to add the image and the text. So I will add this here. And then from here, this section, I will add an image. And then I will just select a sample image from the Squarespace gallery and then choose it. And then now we will add a text after it has done loading. Now we will add the text, and then we can just type anything. For example, text, and then we will edit this, make it bigger, and then let's hide this here, and then let's make this too bold. And then we will now proceed to do the effect. So we will save this first. We will go to exit. And then from the search bar right here, we will type in CSS and we will select custom CSS. And then from here, let's scroll down into our image and the text. And then we will need to enter a code right here. And then this is the needed code that we will enter. So pause this video and copy this code, and then you will paste the code right here. And then we need to change this block X into the ID of this element right here in Squarespace. So that's where we will be using the Squarespace extension, the Squarespace ID Finder. So let's click on it, and then we now have this different IDs right here, but we will select the ID for our text right here, which is this one, because this one is the ID for the image, and then this one is the ID for the text. So we will copy this, just click on it, and then from here we will paste the corresponding code or the ID right here. And then we can now hide the corresponding Squarespace ID Finder, and then once we hover over our image, it now shows the hidden text that we have inserted to the image. And then if you want to change the transition to be faster, so here it says 1 second. We can make this into like 0.2 seconds, so that when we hover over it, it shows a lot faster. You can also just erase this or make this 0 seconds if you want it to be revealed instantly. But having a transition is better so that it is more smooth to look at in your website. And then if you want to have like a background for your hidden text, we can again go back, and then from here we can enable this style background. And then for example, I want to have like a white background color, and then we now have the white background color whenever we are hovering over our image. And that is it for this video. I hope you learned how to do the hover effect over the image, and it will show the text. And that is it for this video, and thank you for watching.